Today in Luther's Kitchen, I'm making savory onion muffins, and I am beginning by mincing some fresh chives. I'm also going to grate some Parmesan cheese so that I can put that on top of the batter before the muffins get into the oven. And now I'm going to start sauteing brown onion that I've chopped in a little bit of olive oil. And I want the onions to cook for a while. This is going to take almost 10 minutes or so on a medium-low fire. I want the onions to start to caramelize so that their natural sugar helps sweeten the muffins. They're also savory, but it's a really good flavor. In a medium-sized bowl, I'm going to combine all-purpose flour, a little sugar, baking powder, baking soda, and some kosher salt. Give that a whisk. In a large bowl, I'm going to be whisking together 1 large egg, some shaken buttermilk. If you don't have buttermilk, you can always use regular milk and sour it with a little bit of vinegar. And then I'm going to put in olive oil, but you could use any oil here except like a heavy flavored peanut oil or sesame oil would not work, but you could use avocado oil, grapeseed oil, or even canola oil. Give all that a good whisk. And then because we're making a batter, we are going to combine the wet and dry ingredients, but we always add the dry to the wet. So once I drop half of the dry ingredients in the bowl, I mix carefully. I don't want to overmix, so I'm stirring until just combined. This is a pretty tight batter. It's not super loose. At this point, I'm going to add in those onions that have started to caramelize. They're not super browned. And I want to just fold those in. I don't want to overmix. I don't want to have tough muffins. And then I'm going to add in the chopped chives. I could also put in some parsley, but I don't have any. And now I'm using a muffin tin without papers because I want these like dinner muffin. And so I just made sure for extra insurance that they come out by brushing some olive oil. I have preheated the oven to 350 degrees. I got about 8 muffins from this. And on top of each, I'm sprinkling that Parmesan cheese. Gruyere cheese would also be an excellent cheese to put on top. Even cheddar cheese would work really well. These bake about 25 minutes or until the toothpick, when it's inserted in the center, comes out clean. I also wanted to experiment with putting some fried onions on. So on 2 of them, I just put some French's fried onions. And that was actually kind of cool. The taste was great because now there's 3 different kinds of onion in the muffin, and it gave the top of the muffin a little extra crunch. For this recipe and more, visit myclasscancook.com.